I've been on this planet and I'm feeling like a pop star as an onion. Level 3 of Planet Pop Stars, Kirby Ultra Deluxe Rainbow Yarn thing. My name is Brian Saviano. Welcome to more. It's going to be an underwater episode, most likely, unless the squid have something to say with it, which they very well could. Those squid are always up to some sort of suspicious activity, as we know from Splatoon, which I've been playing an odd amount of. Less so for videos, but that's my decompressor game for the evening. I should just take this. Yeah, there we go. Do a little bit of ice, baby. Give me that ice cream. Yo, I still haven't gotten the ice cream I wanted to from before. Now it's got me hankering even more so for a bit of ice cream over here. Still undecided what flavor I'm gonna get. Anyways, so it's all good. This is Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I played a little bit more of the minigames for the sake of it there, and the minigames are definitely a ton of fun, especially the egg catching one. I managed to get a complete level 2, so that was super spicy. I wanted to do that because I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. What am I missing? Anything? No. I guess I'm not missing anything, okay? It feels like I am. Like there should have been something of a gear somewhere there, but that's okay. So yeah, did not get ice cream yet. I'm actually still recovering from that burrito I got earlier. I got a burrito at Chipotle after I went to the RMV, as I mentioned before. After I went to AAA, I was like, you know what? Not that I need a reward for doing a thing I'm supposed to be doing anyways, but you know, this is the treat, is the burrito, you know? And actually, I said in a little Ask Me Anything thread a little while ago, I was like, you know what? I think burritos are kind of my favorite food, a little bit, and the only reason that is because you can have a lot of a burrito or like just more than you would usually do, and it's not super filling. Like, I mean, actually, the burritos are filling. I'm sorry. Burritos are filling, but you don't feel guilty after eating a whole bunch of burrito stuff, right? And all of the things typically in a burrito are fairly healthy for you. Like, obviously, burritos aren't, like, healthy, eat them every day, right? But generally speaking, they have, like, natural ingredients in them. They have, I don't know, it's just a better thing for you by comparison of pizza or some other things you could be having, you know? So that's why I lean more into burritos, I guess, than anything else. Is this an enemy that I can have? Yeah, it is. Mecha. That's kind of cool. Well, that's sweet. Yeah, this is by far the coolest ability I've seen so far. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. It's like a Gundam, basically. It's like a Kirby Gundam. That'd be super cool, actually. I think they make a Kirby Gundam. Maybe there has been, and I've never seen it. Where are these gears, by the way? I haven't found a single gear this entire time through, which is probably a problem, right? Is there anything in here? No? How have I not found a gear? That's probably very bad, you know? Down here? No? Really? Yeah, they are not very apparent in this one, but that's okay. So, yeah, it's kind of a controversial opinion considering how much I talk about, you know, pizza and Pizza Friday and whatnot all the time, right? But I just feel like there's less guilt when you're having a burrito by comparison of having a whole bunch of pizza. That's just what I feel. Ooh, can I get up here? Wait, hold on. How do I do this? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. What? Oh, here we go. Okay. At least a little something. I'm like, where is this gonna go, if anywhere? But, okay. Oh, you know what I did? I ended up getting this because that was an ability. That was actually an That was an aspect of going into the merry-go-land. Was going and you get certain items that you can take and bring them with you on your journey, which is exactly what I did here. Is this the last one? I guarantee you. Oh, it's the first one. Wow, I haven't missed anything. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I thought I was way far behind, which is actually kind of a good metaphor for life. It's like, oh, I should have a lot more progress than I do right now, right? I should be a lot further along, but it turns out you're right where you need to be in this moment right here. So pro gamer tip that I have to remember a lot of the time, especially the past couple weeks, when you think you're slipping behind in life, you just got to remember you're on the right path, whatever that path is for you. And everybody's path towards success is going to be a little bit different, right? Can I not? No, you totally can't. Oh, you know what it is? It's going to be... Hold on. Where is the soup? There it is. I was going to say, where's the super freezy ability here? And it's very clearly timed in that you only have like 1 or 2 of these per world. So that's kind of cool. Ooh. I'm a big ball. I'm the biggest ball. I'm the biggest ball. I'm the biggest ball. I'm the biggest. Come on. Yeah, this is really cool. Wow, yeah, that's a sweet one. This is sweet. I'm a fan of this one. Wow. There's a lot going on. Yeah. There we go. Everything's booming. Big old booming around here. Yeah. There we go. It's like it almost cracked on the screen there. That's pretty sweet. But I notice I'm not running out of ability anytime soon. Oh, the kingdom is falling here. The tiers of this kingdom are totally fallen. There we go. That's probably... Oh, go this way instead, Kirby. Thank you. I'm gonna say that's probably where I need to be, right? Am I good? I should be good. Typically, every time there's been... Oh, we're not done. Oh, go. Nope, I don't want to fall. Nope, definitely don't want to fall there. That's for sure. Ooh, and it keeps going, actually. Yep. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure that I get my full ability lineup here. Yeah, there we go. Do this. Ooh. So that's where the other 2 are. Now I'm totally in check here. Yes. Good. So I'm not far behind in any capacity. Yeah, but I've been feeling that way in the past couple weeks where I'm like, man, I feel like I should be doing a whole bunch more stuff. But that's been the overarching theme, right? Is everybody kind of has their own way that they're going to go about accomplishing their goals and dreams and whatnot, and you just got to stay headstrong on that, you know? So that plays into how the plush didn't go how I wanted it to, and a whole bunch of other stuff, too. So that's your reminder as I play Kirby here. Sorry for the runny nose. It just looked like I almost licked that. I totally did not lick my snot. You're on your own path in life, and you should pace yourself accordingly and enjoy every aspect of the process of life, no matter what that means. If it means you're going to play Tears of the Kingdom, you're going to play Kirby, you're going to do whatever you set your mind to, man. That's just it. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep meowing it out, no matter what. So, I plan on playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and enjoying that. So as long as I get to that point, which obviously I will, obviously all of us will, right? But just remember, you know, that's what get me through some of the harder days. Is like, hey, you know, you got to look forward to the next video game, the next Marvel movie, the next whatever, and the next Kirby game. So that's what I've been focusing on there. Although the most recent Marvel movies haven't resonated with me as much as I wanted them to. That's something that I haven't really talked about in video or otherwise. Is that I went to go see Ant-Man Quantumania, and it was just kind of... It didn't have as much of an impact on me personally. I don't know if it was because of the characters or the plot or what specifically about it I didn't resonate with. Maybe it's because... And if you haven't seen Ant-Man Quantumania, I guess spoilers, but like, you know... If you really care about what's going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you probably see these movies close to opening weekend, or, you know, as close as possible, right? It's not always, you know, it can't contain the spoilers for too long before the cat just happens to always get out of the bag there. But what I'll say is one of the things about the movie, it's not really a spoiler, but as they go into the quantum realm, they have this, you know, new faction of creatures. These new characters that are kind of there, like the quantum people. And I feel like it's happened a lot where there's all these different, like, you know, civilians in, like, the quantum realm, and then the random people in the foreign Thor world, not the Asgardians, but whoever else, like when they're in Thor Love and Thunder and all that. Totally did a dance on that one because why would I? I haven't made it to level 1 even once. They have all these different like groups of people, and it's like, well, you know, you're gonna hang around for like 3 minutes of the movie and then we'll never hear from you ever again. So it's tough to get invested in like all these different characters and stories and whatnot, and they're really just trying to tie it in even more so than I think like ever before, really trying to tie it into like a larger plot and whatnot. And it's really tough to get involved into a plot like that when there's so little to work with. And if you don't know, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like they work toward the past, you know, time, right? The whole Thanos and Iron Man and all that stuff, right? Like that era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they worked toward that for over 10 years. And now they're building up to the next big bad villain, which is Kang the Conqueror. They're building up to him in about half the time, and they're having double the amount of stuff that are leading up to that moment. So instead of having, you know, 3 Iron Man movies, you're only having technically 1 Ant-Man movie. You're having 1 Thor movie for the most part. Obviously, there's some differences here and there, right? But there's like less of the characters' recurring stories and more of just a bunch of characters, which is fine for some people. But I'm a kind of person that likes to get invested in, you know, characters and their storylines and, you know, really building up that emotional investment. And when you do all these different stories with all these different characters, it's like, okay, well, why should I care about this character or this person, you know? It gets to be very convoluted, I guess is the proper term for it, you know? There we go. I'm just going to do a hyper beam. A mecha hyper beam to you. Yep, you're not going anywhere. Sorry, buddy. I know. You got your slicers here. It's totally not going to work. And it looks like he has like a lot of Iron Man mechness to him. So that's really cool. Oh, it doesn't actually work like that. Huh. Okay, am I going to miss out on another gear? I totally am. Wow. That stinks. Is there any... Can I burn? Can I do this? Hopefully I can't. I mean, if I can't burn the rope over here, that'd be kind of redonkulous, but whatever. So they're building up to all this in like half the time. And after we've already had so many... How can you not burn the rope with fire? What? How can you not burn the fire with rope? Burn the rope with fire. Fire rope? Fire rope. How can you not do that? That's kind of redonkulous, for lack of a better family-friendly term. So it's just become more difficult for me to try to get into all this stuff and, you know, follow every... Like, I can follow every single bit of it, but I don't feel as emotionally invested as before. And maybe it's because my interests have changed a little bit as time has gone on. I don't really know. But when you're having, like, you know, random enemy or random friendly faction number 5 by comparison of all these other characters that are appearing, right? It just makes it tough. Like Ant-Man's daughter, right? Cassie Lang, trying to make her into the next Ant-Man character, you know, like the next hero. Because that's the end goal for all of these sort of films is like, hey, we're gonna, you know, we're obviously gonna have the newer Avengers be a part of all this, you know? So does that mean we have to make more movies with these characters? We have to introduce them in a more easy way? There's no way for me to get under here? Dang, I guess not. Whoops. Should have found a different ability, I guess, to use under here to access that. So, my bad. No. Absolutely zero anything being used here. That's great. I mean, I get more stars, but that's not really useful, especially when I need the gears, so that's fine too. It just really... Oh, boot. Hold on. What's the boot? Is it a stomping boot? Oh, it kind of is. Does it just stomp? It's kind of like a Mario stomp. Okay. I mean, it's very satisfying. It's super satisfying. But I don't know if it is meant to do anything specific. I don't know. It bounces. And that's fine. Hey, I'm good with the bounce. Blip. And it's got a nice blip, 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 blip. Does it go? Oh, no, I have to actually transfer the thing. Okay. And I'm assuming this thing doesn't float either. So I could just go through the whole level without it, but clearly that's not the point here. And the point is to use the gold box, which whatever is inside of there is going to be worth it for me to get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, give me a double. Ooh, you're going to give me a something at least. Right? Yeah, you are. And I totally can't get out of here regardless. There's my 1. Cool. Well, oh, that's number 3. Yikes. So I was kind of behind on that one, which is also, I guess, a pro gamer tip in its own regard too. Sometimes you actually are behind the 8 ball in life, and you gotta rise to the occasion. So there's that aspect as well. Don't get too caught up in whatever else is going on, you know. So that's why I haven't really been as passionate about talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, all that stuff going on. It's just like, you know, I will watch all the new things. I'll see how the new things go, but I don't know. When's the last time I had a real emotional investment in the characters? Probably Falcon Winter Soldier. But then again, it's all characters I've seen before, you know? So these are not new characters that have developed or characters I've liked. I mean, I really enjoyed Loki. WandaVision was okay. I think I was really excited about there being a new show to watch. So that one was really good for me to like watch, but I wasn't as big on it, I think, overall. The story I wasn't super attached to. I really dropped the ball on the gears here, so my apologies. But it also seems like that's not the point. Did I get it that time? Oh my goodness, I got better. But not quite where I wanted it to be. Some of the other shows, like, oh, what was it? The one with Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel, I didn't even watch when it first came out. I waited until there were like 4 or 5 episodes in, and then I did the whole thing at one time. So even with that, I wasn't very emotionally drawn into. But rather, I wasn't like shaking in my boots to watch the new episode as soon as it came out, you know? So I feel like there's a lot of that happening with a bunch of different people too, not just me. So in case you're like, Brian, well, you're not like all gung-ho about it, whatever, you know, that's basically why. And also learning that like, hey, you know, now the Mario movie's coming out, and that's the real MCU I care about, the Mario Cinematic Universe. The Mario Cinematic Universe, man. Who needs Marvel when you I missed a thing up here. Hold on. Can I get up here some way? No, definitely not. That stinks. I did notice I saw a box before. You know what it probably was? No, I'm not going to restart. It's fine. It's fine. But what I bet it was, the box was on the other side, and I just had to loop through. I kind of get what I needed to do. Oh, well. That's okay. I'm not going to make that one. That's for sure. Not going to do that. Ooh, but I see that doorway. Let me get into this one real quick. Thank you. So I care about the Mario Cinematic Universe, man. That movie, I am over the moon excited for in every which way, shape, and form. Beyond any reasonable measure, which I'm sure you could understand. I've been waiting for a Mario movie since I was a wee little Mr. O'Brien. And now, I mean, we had one before, which was not really a Mario movie representative of what Nintendo is today and all that, right? Not really a Mario movie. It was a Mario movie, but yeah. In case you don't know what that is, it's a live-action Mario movie from the 1980s, which has very crude versions of the characters you know from the Mushroom Kingdom. I think that's the lightest way I could possibly put it. Very crude renditions. Oh, I was supposed to pay attention to what was there? Whoops. My bad. I totally did not in any which way, shape, and form. Did I choose the right one? Perhaps. I think I did. There's stars this way. So that's good. Did I? Technically, yes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't encounter enemies. So I happened to choose the right one. That's cool. So it involves Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo. I think a lot of older people might be like, yeah, that was the best movie ever. Or, you know, maybe not the best movie ever, but a movie ever. And it definitely was not for me. It's very dark and bleak, and a lot of the people that were involved with the movie were very not fans of Nintendo or respecting what the original idea was, and it's like comically bad. You ever watch those movies with your friends sometimes? You're like, yeah, this is so bad, it's funny. It's one of those kind of things, unfortunately. It's not one of those movies you can, you know, genuinely sit down and enjoy time and time again, you know? So, oh, he does a counter right there. Okay. That's kind of cool. You want to help me out, man? I was going to say, you can probably have a run-in with the wall there and help me out. Is this a bull? This must be a bull. Oh, it's just a rock. Oh, for whatever reason. Oh, third gear. First gear. Wow. Man, they're really including these late into the game. It's kind of interesting. So I wasn't a fan of that one. People that grew up in the 80s with it, or was it that it might have been the 90s actually? Which for some of you watching right now, you might be like, yeah, that's basically the same thing anyways. All right, so I got to go up the middle, right, middle, left, 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 I think. How can you tell? Did I mess this up? I can't tell. Oh, I got it wrong. Dang, man. Dang. Close. But not quite. Man, oh man, oh man. Can I get over here? No! Because I couldn't tell which way it was gonna... Listen, it's a lot to follow with, alright? So I know it's not the middle, or I know it's not the far left one. So that's fine. Eventually I'll figure it out, but until then, whatever. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine, okay? So I'm super excited for this movie. I know if you're watching this, you know I'm excited about it. I know that you're probably excited about it as well. Ooh, that was a spicy one that I totally missed out on. That's okay, though. So what I would love to do, and I haven't stricken a multi-quadrillion dollar deal on this, right? I'm totally failing the whole way through life, but that's okay. I would love to do like a premiere for the movie, and host it either somewhere at a theater local to me or make an event out of it or anything. It's kind of getting down to the wire to make that happen, unfortunately. But something in that oh wow, finally, nice. Thank goodness. I was going to say there should be some sort of gear thing around here that I can use to my advantage. Luckily there is. Oh, these are kind of cool looking. Is that it? No, you have to have the wood thing exposed right there, right? There we go. It has to have that. There it is. All right, so that's the secret here. Nope. Okay. I got to press B and nothing else. If you press B into the left, then yes, it gets all messed up. So definitely do not do that. And I like how quick this one is too, so that's cool. Uh-huh. There we go. So yeah, I'd love to host a premiere. It premieres on what, April 7th or something like that? So it's getting close down to it. I would have to contact the theater and be like, hey, you should let me host an event at your theater and make it happen that way. Or get invited to the actual premiere in Hollywood, which is very statistically unlikely to happen for many, 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 many reasons. The main reason being I'm not on the super duper official Nintendo brand list of people they call upon for fun things that happen. And that's probably because they just don't know about me, or or they don't like me. I have no idea. So that could totally be a thing eventually, but not probably in time for the movie. So we'll see. You know, these sort of things, you never know. All these things happen, and there's an opportunity for a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Hold on. Hey, man. Hey, man. What? There we go. I was going to say, where are we? Oh, he's super gonzo. Whoops. Hey, man. Sorry, man. Whoops. Yeah, you're just peacefully minding your own business, and I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So, how does one get on that list of super cool Nintendo people? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I kind of have an idea, but like, I don't really know. Maybe it's a situation that you got to know somebody, or you got to just be what they're looking for, and what they're looking for, you have no idea what they're looking for. It's some arbitrary whatever thing over time, whatever that thing might be. It could be that special secret sauce. It could not be that super secret sauce. I don't know. But I would love to be able to do that for the sake of everybody who knows I'm very excited about it. For me to host a cool event like that, being a premiere, be really cool. A lot of those super cool special Nintendo people managed to go to Super Nintendo World recently, which is obviously a very cool and very big deal in its own right. I did not go, and I have not gone yet, mostly because it's going to be super busy and not the best use of money right now, especially considering how much it would cost to make into a reality. It would cost like $5,000 to go, and to go the right way and do all the things that I wanted to do. And more importantly than that, it's an absolute, as we say in the industry, madhouse over there. It's a madhouse in that you gotta wait in line. Like I heard you gotta wait in line like 4 hours to go ride the Mario Kart ride, and 4 hours to get food. It's like, who wants to wait 4 hours in line to get food at the Toad Cafe? Like, not me, right? Even if I had all the super secret promotional access and all that stuff, right? I feel like, I mean, that would be helpful, right? But like, I also don't want to go by myself. I'd rather go with friends or whoever. And my friends are unfortunately super busy with life. One of my friends is having a kid. So, not like soon, but like soon enough. And you know, when you're having a kid in your stomach, it's like, wow, this is a lot. Not that I know that, or definitely not firsthand or secondhand, but like, you know, it's a lot. So some of my friends have become more occupied than I am right now. So makes it a little more difficult to go do cool and adventurous things like go to Super Nintendo World. So we'll see if that ends up being in the cards at some point. But a lot of people managed to go as part of the early access to the event. But at this point, yeah, I definitely would not want to wait however many hours, 4 or 5 hours to get in line for the Toad Cafe. Like, nah, man, I am all set with that energy. So this is stage 4. And stage 5 is clearly the boss. So that's cool too. Looks like there's about 4 or 5 maximum for each of these levels, which is sweet. I'm going to probably maintain this ability. Try to go all the way through. Mostly because I like having an ability underwater, and obviously a lot of them don't actually work. So I'm going to let it be. Pretty cool underwater theme, which is not really an underwater theme. It kind of sounds like a standard theme, but right, that's so much more helpful than every other way I've managed to have an ability here. Yeah, so I'm going to maintain this at all costs. Man, this ice cream's appeared like 4 times. It's almost like the game's telling me, like, dude, go get ice cream. Treat yourself, you know? Maybe I should, man. What's 4 o'clock right now? Probably record one more world before I feel like I'm kind of done for the day, you know? The long day tomorrow, and you know, you got to pace yourself with any of these things. So that's what I plan on doing. No need to rush out the game. Well, sometimes there is, but, you know, not right now. Nothing's rush-worthy. You know, this game's technically been out for like 12 years. So if you really wanted to know every little detail, you could have a long time ago. But that's beside the point. So I'm excited for the Mario movie. I'm excited to go to Super Nintendo Land eventually. Ideally, I'd like to go with friends. I also ideally would like to be able to document the trip in every capacity. So, you know, show you what the park looks like, what the food tastes like. Is it worth your time, your money, your everything? Try to have as unbiased of an opinion as possible. So what the real pro gamer tip is, this is the actual pro gamer tip, okay? I'm at a point in my career where I can do a lot of cool things with a lot of cool people, right? So if there's some situation where I can get flown out to LA by a, by a company to do a thing, right? Hey, Brian, come check out this game or host this thing. I don't know, like whatever, like a thing, whatever that thing is, right? If I can manage to say to them, hey, fly me out to do this, and then I'll be like, hey, so you're already paying for the flight. Can you just delay this by like 2 days? So that way I can do other stuff. And they're like, what other stuff are you going to do? And I'm like, that's none of your business. And I can just go to Super Nintendo World. Call it a day. I basically, not that I'm too cheap to pay for it myself, but, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? I have no idea. Through here? Did I just totally mess this up? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. That was not made clear at all. Hold on. Whoa, that was definitely not clear where I needed to go. Give me a minute. Whoa, yeah, that was very bizarre. Did I just get distracted by wanting to get a free ride to, well, technically a free ride, but like pay the rest of my way there to Super Nintendo World? Did I just get so distracted? What do I do? I mean, I can do that. Yeah, I can't get through here. So I have to find another door? Okay. It's on the other side here. That's where it is. It's on the other side. It's hidden. Right here. That's where it is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Number 2. Okay. I was gonna say, with more of these gears appearing here, there should be a little bit more common. That makes sense. That was not made clear. Well, I mean, I guess it was made clear. I just actually was not paying attention as much as I should have, so my bad on that one. But while I'm already out there, right, I can take a day or two to do that for myself. Go out to Nintendo World, and ideally if I have people with me, right? If I have, whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or otherwise, just go out there, hang out, and toss a camera on me, and we're good. That's my entire trip right there, man. I already have the spear ability, so I'm good with this. That's fine. There we go. Can do this. That's obviously going to be a problem, but that's also fine. Yep. Here we go. Maybe you can hide a gear inside of here. No, probably not. Definitely not. Cool. So, even going to LA for Super Nintendo World, they don't have the Yoshi ride. That's one of the other things I was looking forward. Like, not that I actually care about the Yoshi ride. Like, if I don't go on the Yoshi ride, I'm not gonna like cry about it and be like, oh, I wanted to ride a Yoshi. This isn't the true authentic experience. I mean, it's not, but like, I'm not gonna actually complain. But I would prefer to get the full experience of going somewhere, not needing to go to like Japan or wherever else. I'm gonna make sure that there's nothing over here. And there's a gear. See, you gotta be a little sneaky right there. I knew there had to be something sneaking about there. And there's probably gonna be another 2 in that one enemy there, and I'll be good to go. So that's cool. Levels are also taking a little bit longer here, which is fine by me. Plenty of time to talk about how I'm not going to Super Nintendo World anytime soon. What's this? Is this a seismic bomb? What? What? I don't know. Oh. Oh. That checks out. Okay. I'm down. Okay. Oh, so I really just got to be Mr. Speedrun over here. Yep. No! No! Nope! Go! Oh, mama! Oh, wow. Wow! That was close. Very close on that one. Listen, and I'm not interested in Super Nintendo California until we get Kirby Land, which is definitely never happening. Donkey Kong Land is happening, but not Kirby Land. Definitely not Kirby Land. The other issue with the LA one, and trust me, I'd be grateful to go. I'm not going to complain, right? I'd be very grateful if I got an opportunity to go to Nintendo World in California. But they're probably not going to get the Donkey Kong expansion that I know Japan is definitely getting, and I know is going to open with Universal Studios Orlando when it is happening with Epic Universe, which is their main theme park expansion situation in 2025. So you get to see that that's a thing at some point in 2025. People don't know when, not really. But at some point, that'll be a thing. They're opening up a whole bunch of new Universal-themed things in one go, essentially. Oh, it's the bee that has this ability. Oh, that's kind of spicy. Clearly missed a final gear somewhere, but I got 3 of them, which is better off than most of the times I've been playing the game. So that's cool, too. Yoink? Maybe? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Give me 100? Only 30? Wow. 30 star bits. Look how awesome that is. Wow. I was so excited. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. 3 of them is fine. 35 energies there, but no powers I truly love quite yet. Give me that boss stage. So, yeah. California is most likely not getting the Donkey Kong expansion because they don't got the room. They definitely do not have the room to make it happen. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the spear. I do like the spear a lot. So the Donkey Kong area is a whole other expansion that they're definitely going to launch with in Orlando because I have plenty of space in Orlando. But if you ever go to Universal in Los Angeles, you'll see that there's actually no room. You have to, in order to get to Super Nintendo World, you start off on floor number 1, which, by the way, this is Fatty Puffer. Fatty Puffer's my rap name. Look at me. Wowie zowie. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm flying like an eagle? That's kind of spicy. Nope, give me this. Okay, this is a cool boss battle. I'm gonna do this instead. There we go. Fatty Puffer. Big fat puffer. Look at him be fat and puffy. You have to go like down 4 floors to get to where Super Nintendo World is compared to where you enter the park, you know? So they don't have enough room because they have all these Hollywood little Hollywood studios all around the area. So you can't even do anything. So, oh, it's 2 separate wings. Okay, so I'm only missing 2 more parts now, so that's cool. There you go. I would love to go. At some point, I'm going to go in California. Definitely going to go to Orlando. I've actually never been to Universal Studios Orlando. So that would be a really cool trip to do Disney World, Universal, with Super Mario all in one go. That'd obviously take a lot of time and a lot more money, but make things work as best as we possibly can. Ja feel? It's what you do. You got to make the dreams, got to make the magic happen, as we say. 2 wings and oars are down. That looks like it's enough to fly to me, honestly. That looks like plenty. You don't need anything else. You need the will to keep moving forward. Welcome back, Kirby. You got the left wing there. We got lore. I believe in you. I'm glad someone believes in me. And you probably do as well. Because otherwise, why you'd be watching? Gonna go straight into the next world. This one actually took a little bit longer than I was anticipating, so that's cool. Going to the ice realm, baby. It's the white wafers. See you next time for more Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Bye.